How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're playing Minecraft. We're doing another one of these build guides. This time I'm doing it for a modern house. And yeah, we're just going to jump into it. We want this kind of shape, so I think it's... I should have done the schematic again, but... It is such a simple, it is a simple shape with a 5 long, and then you got to do the kind of C shape. And now we're just going to build up some of the walls. So I've got a door sitting right there on your left side, and then on the right just put a... And then you want to do that sort of thing. Other side you need to put another, you don't have to, but put a wood filler here. And then we continue the wooden line going around. If you're getting confused or anything, guys, please pause the video and re-watch it in a way. Yeah, if you want to add 2 there, I think I'd make it to like a 3. So it matches the same at the bottom. Put 1 more, and then this one you got to connect up together. Like that. Now you can see we start to get a bit of a shape in the build. And we're going to put a little like corner wall in. Connect, well, touching the wood, and that should be a little balcony, I believe. Yeah, I think that area turned into a balcony. Pretty much build up the walls. Do the exact same thing we've done already. Could delete that, so it's all one continuous window. I do end up changing the slab back to the location where I would put originally. So yeah, it just does change. But I'll show you that when I start doing the interior of the build. And I was putting in the ceiling. Decided to use what was it called? Smooth stone slabs. I don't know if they're still called that. Yeah, I decided to use smooth stone slab just because I think it helps differentiate. But yeah, the hard word. Between the wood and the white of the actual modern house. And like I said, this modern house is tiny. I did try and build one previous. But yeah, we're putting in windows and DLs at the moment. Filling in walls. But yeah, I did try and build one previous. I didn't like how it came out. Well, I did and I didn't. I was trying to go for reference. And then the reference ended up messing me up more than actually helping me, to be honest. And well, we've got about half an hour and we're done with the outside. Half an hour of recording now, we're done with the outside, so I was like, no, this is too big. I think I'm going to try and keep it like to a small house area for this series. I didn't mean to start a new series, but here we are starting a new series. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be a little patio area. You ain't got to put the half slabs in because, like I said, when I change the inside, I do change that as well. So yeah, don't worry too much about putting the half slabs in on the balcony. The part, yeah, you just want to cover the roof with more half slabs. I think I put a little skylight in as well. But yeah, I'm just having a look at the build, seeing what I could actually add. So I add some more windows, and yeah, it didn't work. And like I said before in this series, none of this build's not planned out. So at the same time I'm building it and showing you guys how to build at the same time. Nothing could go wrong with that, could it? But no, I do like this modern house. I'm not going to say it's the best modern house I've ever built. Like, this is my first modern house I built since... Well, as you can see in the background, there's the failed attempt of the first modern house. But yeah, I ain't built all the modern house since... I don't know, like 2014 or something like that. To be honest. I used to think it used to look cool, but then I started to get more into... rustic? Medieval kind of buildings. Rustic, is that the word I'm looking for? So yeah, I've stopped building them, and then yeah, I did start building a city at some point. Or what I called it, district, and I ended up playing that for many things. So I think that's the last time I ever would have built a modern house except for this episode. But yeah, I just put some leaves in. Now they're putting some buttons on top. These buttons are optional as well. Like, they don't need to be put in. I think it helps with a little bit more depth. And this is the skylight I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I think you can use this as a starter base, although I can't see too many materials what are too expensive. Like the snow, you just need to climb up a mountain. It's easy to get once you've kind of got it, kind of thing. I think you need one wood type, so it might be actually cheaper than the last build we built. It's definitely smaller. Definitely smaller. I could have made it a little bit bigger. But I don't want to make it too big where the video just drags on and on and on. As you can see, I'm trying to figure out how I'm actually going to get upstairs. We do end up using a ladder, but okay, this house is really small. I didn't expect to make it this small, but you know, let me know if you like it or not. So I might build a V2 in the future, a version 2. Let me know what I should build next. Like, we've got a modern house, we've got just a regular starter base. I've been thinking maybe a castle, but that's a bit cliche in my eyes. No, I could do that. I could just try and build like a tiny castle. Yeah, we put in some. I could have changed the half slabs, like the flooring change, so we're gonna end up changing that door, I believe. I believe we change it. If we don't, then that's a bit weird. Yeah, here we go, we're changing it. But yeah, so you do need to put those half slabs in. And with this door, I think it might actually look better if you put it on the outside than the inside. I'll put it on the inside of the build, but you can place it on the outside, it works the same way. Build that and put in it. Just give us a bit of light. Like I said, this is not a space where you're building like, oh yeah, let me expand. I've got enough room for myself and all that. Really don't have a lot of room, but I think I made a nice little base area with the room that we have. Got a little skylight so I can go to sleep. You can just look at the stars, or you can look out the window. I doubt a creeper gonna ever sneak up on you in this house. Just for the fact of how many windows you have. Yeah, just adding little bits of decoration. Like as you can see, I'm like struggling trying to figure out what to put, where to put things. Like I said, I did build like a tiny interior, and I do like how it come together slightly. As you can see, there's another crafting bench. I forgot you have to have chests in a base as well, so I'll put some of them down. They've moved the enchantment table to down here. I didn't cut out that. And yeah, this is pretty much the build complete. Like I said, it's absolutely tiny. I think if you put it in a village, it won't stand out. It won't stand out. It wouldn't stand out too much. What was I meant to say? Of course, you want to stand out. Why would you be building it if you didn't want to stand out? If you're going to build a house in a village, to build another villager house. But yeah, this build, like it. Let me know your opinions in the comment. And I think we're just going to get one more like last shot of it. Yeah, I think this final like ring area, or whatever it's called, ledge, helps to build out a bit. It just wraps around the build and just makes it look a little bit cleaner. Anyway guys, that's the end of the episode. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.